Hello, and welcome back to the Brewcast. And today we're going to start a new series. And what we're going to do is that we're going to do a tasting series, and it's going to involve, I'm going to pick out 5 beers or so, and we're going to taste them. Um, this could be anything from seasonal beers to styles, or just whatever I feel like trying. Um, And if you haven't noticed, it is fall, and fall brings football, and it brings cooler weather. The leaves are changing, but more importantly for me, it brings pumpkin. And if you know me, you know that I like pumpkin. A lot of pumpkin. Um, some could say I'm a basic fill in the blank for pumpkin flavored anything. Um, and so we're going to try some pumpkin beers today. Historically, uh, in the Northeast, when America, when we first got over here and people started making beer, we made beer from whatever was available. That could be apples to corn to wheat to barley to adjuncts like honey or maple syrup. And then the seasons change, and that would bring on pumpkin. And so they made pumpkin beers, and it's a pretty old tradition to make pumpkin beers. I know some of you may hate pumpkin beers, and if you do, this will not be the tasting series for you because I'm going to try some pumpkin beers. Now, the first beer we're going to try today, and hopefully I pronounce this right, is Uinta. Uinta. I don't know. Brewing out of Salt Lake City, and this is their pumpkin ale. And if you're listening on Spotify, it's just a nice yellow and orange label with a big giant pumpkin on front. It is a 5%er, and it's just a regular pumpkin ale. It's nothing fancy. It's not a crazy stout or anything like that. So we'll start off with something simple, something you can probably get in your grocery store, your beer store. This is a pretty popular pumpkin beer, and yeah, let's see how it tastes. Only got an ASMR section of the show. Sounds good. It's always good. Smells great. So you can see this guy. If you haven't noticed, I kind of updated the studio while I'm pouring this. I got me some new fancy things I'm using. My soundboard, but more importantly, I got some cool stuff on the shelves in the background. I have a nice little neon sign back there. If you can't see it, it says Beer Banter Brewcast. So I'm pretty excited about that one. And you can see right there, that's a quote unquote ship in a bottle, but it's really a bar in a bottle. Um, my dad, he's retired and he made it, and it's pretty cool. Anyways, I got a whole bunch of other knickknacks up there. But all right, so first off, it's a darker ale. It's kind of not quite an amber. Um, it's got a good head on it. Smells great. You can smell those pumpkin spices. Let's see what it says on here. Anything unique about this pumpkin beer? Nope. It's pretty basic. Uh, Fun fact, just learned that the brewery is powered by renewable power, wind and solar. So if you're into a green brewery or a more green brewery, check these guys out. Like I said, I think I'm saying it right, probably not. Brewing from Salt Lake City. Pretty good. Here's what it looks like. Seen their beers before. Let's try it. Gotta get all the foam off the mustache. That's tasty. That's real tasty. Um, Not bitter. Maybe a hint of bitterness. Not much though. You definitely get the pumpkin. It's not overpowering. I know some beers, seasonals in general, they try to really amplify the flavor of the season, whatever flavor that is, and they go above and beyond. And this one is not. It's tasty. It's crisp, a little sweet, a little bitter, so it complements each other pretty well. The smell is great. You can smell that pumpkin. I think you get more of the aroma of the pumpkin on this beer instead of the flavor. Flavor's a little lighter on the pumpkin. You definitely get the pumpkin spices. It's good. It's good. That's a solid pumpkin beer right there. I would definitely drink another one of those. And that's it. This is how we're gonna do it. Short and sweet to the point. And I have at least 5, 6 of these beers we're gonna try. And we are going to go through this series together, and then we'll get back to the regularly scheduled programming of like a full episode to where we dive deep into different things in the beer world. But all in all, highly recommend go out and get you one or a 6-pack and enjoy. Remember, it's just beer. Pinkies up and drink up.